charging up where you live, if you're fortunate enough to be able to do that. Hi, I'm Mike at EV Wannabe, trying to give you brief guides to explain things EV from the basics. Hopefully it's something that could inspire you to look at making the switch, and to like and to subscribe. Home charging, it's cheaper and more convenient, and it means you won't be relying on the sometimes flaky public charging network. More on that in later episodes. So here's what I've done. My 2017 Nissan Leaf comes with a charging unit. One part fits into the vehicle, the other is a 3-pin domestic plug. But that will take around 7 hours to fill up my 30 kilowatt hour battery from zero, quite slow. To speed things up, I've had what's called a fast charger installed at home. Nice enough, neat model. There are different kinds. Some of them come with a cable attached, tethered, but with this one I had to buy a cable separately. This is my cable, which I bought from an online provider. They're not universal to all EVs, so I sent in a picture of my charge port on the Leaf just to make sure I was getting the right fitment, and I can use this cable as well for some of the public charging network, and I'll keep it in my boot. Pop open the lid, you'll see two charge ports. The larger one is for the rapid charging points on the public charging network. They have their own cables. The smaller one here with the orange cover, this is for my home charger. So let's start up a charge now. It cost around £800 to install the unit, but the UK government gave me a £350 grant towards that, and the electrician handled all the paperwork. The grant, though, is sadly going from April 2022. I've got a slimline 7 kilowatt home charger linked to a smartphone app. There are lots on the market to choose from. It should fill up my 30 kilowatt hour battery on the Leaf from zero in around 4 hours or so. Keeping the charge level at between 80 to 20% will contribute towards battery health, but top right up for longer trips. With the blue lights flashing, the Leaf is charging up. Electricity prices have themselves been going up, and what you pay at home will depend on your supplier and where you live. For me, the cost of charging at home is just over 17p per kilowatt hour. Postscript insert. Most of what I've recorded up to now in this video was done before February the 24th, 2022. That's when Putin launched his horrific invasion of Ukraine. And this may sound like a bit of a big so what compared to what the people of Ukraine are going through now, but one of the knock-on effects of the war has been to push up energy prices at a time when they were rising anyway as the world was coming out of the pandemic. So now in May 2022, the price difference for me between charging at home and charging out there on the public network is getting bigger. Time for some DIY graphics. If I want the same type of charge that I get at home for just over 17p per kilowatt hour out there on the public network, then some operators are asking me to pay around 40p per kilowatt hour. If I want a rapid charge, to use a rapid charger, they're quicker than the type of charger I have at home, then one operator is asking me to pay 57p per kilowatt hour. And Tesla has just announced that it's opening up its network of superchargers to other EVs. If you're not a member like me, that means I'd have to pay 60p per kilowatt hour. So you can see the cost difference between charging at home and out there on the public charging network. And it's important then that as many people as possible get access to charging at home, and perhaps get help to get access to get charging at home. Otherwise, we could end up with a two-tier system for EV charging. And I do accept, though, that the network operators do have to make a profit so they can expand things. End of postscript insert. Another way of bringing down your costs at home is to get a deal to charge overnight, but you might need a smart meter for that from an energy provider. And getting an energy provider that supplies only renewable energy is something that will lessen your environmental impact too. In the next episode, it's an explainer on how to use the public charging network. Thanks for watching.